Okay, so here we go at Tsukuba Circuit. We have a 10-turn, pretty short little road course. I started second here on the inside. Got a pretty decent start. I was practicing my starts and trying to figure out a good RPM to launch at, and looks like that worked pretty well. I don't have a clutch, so I got to basically just time it, the RPM, and drop it in gear. I was a little nervous here at the start. I was a little tight, a little nervous, tensing up a little bit, and just trying to take it easy on cold tires. The leader out qualified me by, I mean, the guy running second qualified on the pole by about 0.2 of a second faster, and we had everybody else by a little bit there. He spun here under braking. Let's take a look at that real quick. Not quite sure what happened here. So he's going, I don't know, we just got it wrong somehow. Um, all right, so here we are. So this turn up here is turn 10. It's kind of a little bit tricky. It's really fast, and leads onto the front straight. So you want to get great exit speed. You got to brake a little and then time it just right for getting back on the throttle. I played it super safe right there. Usually I want to drift out on top of that green area, which is still not out of bounds. I drifted kind of pretty wide there, missed the apex by a lot. Car now running second made up a lot of ground. And I looped it and got hit. Not his fault. I looped it right in front of him. So let's see what happens here. What happened? So I'm way too far left. All four tires on the curb for some reason. I just completely messed up. I don't know if I was looking in the mirror or what was going on there, but I screwed that up big time. Just a mistake. And so then as I'm sliding here, I'm basically blocking the track, and it's an impact right here. So I hit square in the side. Didn't seem to damage the car too much. Luckily, it knocked me just straight, and I just reacted pretty quickly. Got it in the right gear and got going again. Lost one spot only, so super lucky. Super lucky. Both to not get damage and to not get knocked back going straight.
Didn't understand that. Pardon?
He definitely got the worst end of that.
You're breaking up. Say again, please.
I thought about apologizing, but it's just so busy in the car, turning the wheel, shifting. I just didn't hold down the button. I could have done it right there. I was just focused, trying to quickly get my position back if I could. See, I drift out a little wider there, and then kind of shoot back to the inside, kind of testing him a little bit, see what he's going to do. I kept it as tight on the inside as possible. I didn't know if he knew I was there or was going to try to pinch me down, so I kept it as tight as I could around the inside. So now I got the lead back, fortunately, and the car that was running in the lead or had the pole is now running in fourth. Let's take a look at how his thing is going here. I think that might be a little more interesting than what's going on with me at the moment. Oh, it looks like he's got a little damage. Oh, that's when he backed it into the fence. Oh, and second, lost it in the fast turn 10 there. So here comes, ooh, that was an interesting pass. So it's Anthony here. He's got a little bit of damage. I wouldn't think that's hurting him too much. Um, uh, Pulling out to a little bit of a lead here. So this is a 24 lap race. And we are on lap 4. Get a different angle here. So this is down the front straightaway. You see that extra area to run wide. Turn 1 is kind of blind. It's easy to try to overdrive it, go a little bit too hard, and it's very dangerous if you do that. This turn here, if you drive it a little too hard as well, you're basically going to be off track and into those boxes, which definitely damage the car. This little kink here is new. I've never raced this layout before that has that little kink that we just went through. And here you can do 1 downshift or 2, depending on if you did a quick little upshift there. You can kind of hear the throttle on hard acceleration kind of kicking out. I tried something on this race with, there's a setting called throttle assistance. And it's basically sort of retards the timing when the wheels start to spin. Sort of a traction control type of, basic traction control type of thing. I think there's a little bit of performance penalty for it because RPMs drop down. But the reason I decided to turn it on for this race was there's a lot of flat, slow turns that don't have great traction. You can kind of hear it right there kicking, where it kind of sort of coughs a little bit almost. Probably hear it right here. Right there. That sort of hesitation. We'll hear it again through this turn right here. This sort of hairpin. So I turned it on because there's a number of turns where you would get wheel spin, and I knew it was going to be a 24 lap race, and so I was thinking those tires are going to heat up. Those rear tires across 24 laps probably start getting pretty hot, and especially towards the end of the race. And so I thought I'll give up maybe a little bit on lap time, but I'll gain consistency throughout the whole run and just lap to lap. And I think that worked. I'm not sure if I'm going to run it other places, but I think it worked out pretty good here. Basically starting to pull out more of a lead, and the guy running second,
I didn't catch that.
Anthony here, I think he had some sort of moment because at some point he dropped like another 5 or 6 seconds all of a sudden. So I was just watching the time back to him, and I think at some point he must have got into it with somebody or made a mistake or something, but I felt like I was about 0.2 of a lap faster than he was. Something like that, just a little bit. I just kept pulling it out. Lead. Actually, we can check. So let's see what he runs. So he's running 105s, 104s, a 106. So he's probably averaging a 105 something for his fast laps. And let's see what we're doing. Lots of 104s. I'd say of 24 laps, probably 20 of them are in the 104s. Quickest was lap 12, 104.033. But a lot of like 104.4s is about where most of the laps were. So I'm happy with that consistency. It's a good track to test out the braking. Felt like the braking was good. You can kind of see it here at the bottom, kind of modulating, playing with the brakes, going through here, the throttle kind of modulating there too. You can see this bar down here at the bottom when it goes red. That's about 80% braking. Is about threshold when the tires are right about to lock up. Light braking. And then some decently hard braking for a second right here. You see like 80%, 80%, kind of modulating around there. And then at the right before we turn 10 here, we do really quick braking. I don't think it's that hard, maybe 60%, 50%, just for a second right there, and back off. And then full on using all the track. And then we're going to do really hard braking going into turn 1 right here. So you can see modulating right around 75. So there we go. Probably not the most interesting race to watch, but I'm happy with it. We got the win. There was no more mistakes. All the mistakes were in the first 2 laps, and got that out of our system. Head down, and just started cranking out the laps. Pulling away, I was monitoring the times, and caught a little bit of lap traffic with like
Sorry,
2 or 3.
Mate, I didn't catch that.
A little bit of lap traffic with 2 or 3 to go.
Now you're breaking up.
But it was no.
We haven't got that data.
No real trouble. They moved out of the way. They were real nice about it. So there we go. Happy to get the win. First win in a while. First win with the new brakes. So cool. Thanks for watching.